Hello. I'm Vergola and we're back in a Pup in the Life. Sorry for no mic today. We are on the road yet again, trying to use AirPods at their best. I'm really sorry. It just, shit happens sometimes. Mike needs to go to the hospital every once in a while. So, yesterday we got back from the holidays, actually not yesterday, it was yesterday's episode about it. And there is something I want to share that had kept me thinking. Mom just consumed lots of podcasts and not lots actually, with respect to when she's actually working and just trying to wind off using um, podcasts and content that really interests her. And we were listening to something about competitors. So there is a great amount of talk done around competitors in the startup space. And there is mainly couple of things to remember. So the first thing is, once you go to an investor, potential client, whomever, and you say you don't have competitors, you look like a dumbass. So please always remember, you do have a competitor, at least one, and if you don't, it is a problem because it means that you're actually building something, creating something that is not at all something that the market is requesting. Otherwise, you would have a competitor. So this is the first thing. Don't ever say we don't have competitors. It doesn't look good. Second thing is, once you get to understand who are your competitors, try not to base your own unique things in what they are not doing or are not doing good. So just try and understand it from your standpoint and have a unique selling proposition that doesn't depend on what they are actually doing. But please bear in mind that your thing needs to be at least as good as theirs, right? So this goes especially for markets in which there are not so many players, in which you can just divide up the pie. Once they become many, you really need to get obsessed with them, which does not count for obsession in terms of market share, but depends on customer satisfaction. So let me explain. You don't need to care about really how your competitors are doing. I mean, not so much, because in the end, the market will decide. The market has its own space. You have the ability to just do your own thing, and they have the ability to just do their own thing. Um, you know, just independently somehow. And sometimes having competition, that's good. It's even good for you in terms of branding of the whole market opportunity, right? So this is one thing. The second thing is, please always remember that once you think about what they are doing, it's time that you're allocating, and then that's not for yourself, not for your own thing, not your own making it better. And so Mom knows about competitors, but it's not like the favorite question that investors can ask, because once you ask about competition, it's not exactly what makes you different, it's how you think you handle the situation. So it's mostly a question that relates to how you react to things, how you reason around things, not exactly how things are. So this is something that makes the uniqueness of the approach. Well, you actually need to focus on the actual thing, not what they are actually doing. So the thing is, please get obsessed with your competitors, but not because of the actual things they're doing. Maybe even yes, but try and make it better all the time. So you need to know exactly what they're doing, yes, but please don't be fearful about it. It's okay. It's okay. The market is big, and some things are gonna be fixed by it somehow. And the last thing, which I heard on a podcast, which is quite cool, and Mom is trying to just build it up from that. Just understand, what does your ideal competitor look like? How do they present themselves? What is their unique selling point? How do they communicate? What's their hiring strategy? What's your exit strategy? What's their tone of voice? How do they look? Does it look? Because if it looks like it's very similar to you, then you're on the right track. But try and make it better a little bit. Do a bit more. What can you improve? What exactly do they look like? If you know exactly how your potential strongest competitor looks like, you then know how to build up something that makes sense for you that looks exactly like that. And so the real thing is this exercise is useful for is that once you know what you're feeling, once you know what needs to be made better, once you know, then you know how to react and you know what to do about it. You can be your own strongest and most fearful competitor. So this is the main takeaway, and I know it is very difficult. Like, it's not something that you can make up in a second on or in a week and just solve it for the sake of solving it and say, hey, okay, I just ticked something else from my to-do list. There is actually something to do that takes a lot of time. But of all the things that we said, this is the thing that really fixes the shit up. So don't get obsessed with them, but get to know them. Remember, the market is big. It's gonna fix it. And you have competition, and draw you for yourself, your own perfect competitor, so that you know how to respond to them and exactly what it is that you need to do to really be better, and spend less time fearing that they're going to go do something for you, against you, take your market share or whatever. And yeah, in the end, just win, right? Cool. So I'll send you kisses, hugs, and a bit of barks. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.